Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News Today.
New at 6, a popular Houston restaurant is being sued. The health concerns residents have that led them to take legal action.
And a Houston news icon announces his retirement. We look back at the career of KPRC's main anchor, Bill Balleza.
Plus, a deeper look into the online frenzy of Kanye West's performance at Lakewood Church. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for Channel 2 News at 6. I'm Cassandra Soto.
And I'm McKenzie. Tonight, a popular Houston restaurant, the Turkey Leg Hut, is facing a lawsuit because their neighbors say the smoke is causing them health problems.
Coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. That's what this lawsuit claims the popular restaurant, the Turkey Leg Hut, is causing with their outdoor smokers.
It has taken a toll on me.
Patricia Bird has lived off Alameda for decades and has asthma, which she claims is aggravated by the wood smoke coming from the Turkey Leg Hut.
As their business grew, the more obnoxious the odor became.
The lawsuit, filed by 6 neighbors, came after repeated talks with the hut and was their last option, according to their lawyer. Now, the Turkey Leg Hut has an injunction banning them from using the smokers between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. for 14 days.
The health of the community is at stake.
The restaurant responded with a press conference where they revealed a plan to build an enclosed smoking area and said everything they've been doing is in compliance with city health codes.
We have successfully operated our business in compliance and cooperation with the City of Houston and its ordinances, despite repeated attacks from this handful of people on parking, noise, and now smoke.
The city confirmed, saying in part, the Turkey Leg Hut has been inspected more than 24 times since 2017, and it was not necessary to order the establishment to stop operating.
We'll keep y'all updated on the lawsuit and the restaurant's plans when we know them. Cassandra?
Now only on to a 49-year career coming to an end. I sat down with KPRC's Bill Balleza to talk about his retirement from a career that began long before the Houston skyline was recognizable. Calling KPRC home since 1980, Bill has held the title of main anchor for 29 years.
I've anchored longer at this station than any other individual ever has, main anchor or otherwise. That's a good feeling. I've just been really lucky, Cassandra, and working hard and having a passion for it played a vital role.
With such a lasting career, Bill is known as a Houston icon by colleagues and community members.
It's kind of surprising to me. I've never sought that type of prestige, if you can call it that.
A Houston icon with a humble demeanor, Bill always brings the focus of his success back to the community.
News is stories about people. News is people, and so those have always been the stories that I've liked the most.
Telling inspired stories that come from a love of journalism that has persisted since the beginning.
Even when I was on the floor crew at KSAT, when I was walking to the station each day from school, I could smell that studio, the building inside. I had a passion for it that never died.
Looking back on the joy of a career and the people who have worked beside him.
I've worked with so many fine people who've created this legacy, and the people who are here are fine people, and they'll continue that legacy, and the people who come after.
Ending an era, Bill says the story of his career is complete.
People ask, well, what's the next chapter? I said, there's no more chapters. An epilogue maybe, but the book's been written. I mean, I plan on doing nothing. Relax, run a victory lap for the first few months, celebrate the fact that I had a great career, and just smile back on y'all who are still doing it.
Some well-deserved rest for a man who has done so much for this community. We truly wish you a happy retirement, Bill. To hear more of his interview and some of his favorite stories, you can head to click2houston.com.
That was a great story, Cassandra.
Thank you. I accredit it to his inspiring words.
But now, frightening news for people who dye or straighten their hair. A new study done by the National Institute of Health has revealed an increased risk of breast cancer in those who permanently dye or chemically straighten their hair. According to the study, those who treat their hair are 9% more likely to develop breast cancer than those who don't. To decrease this risk, the study shows a trip to the salon to have your hair professionally treated is the way to go.
Family and community members came together to honor a business owner who tragically lost his life. Channel 2's Amari Van joins us in studio with more on the legacy of Carroll Oliver.
Yes, Cassandra, Houston community leader and business owner, Carroll Oliver was gunned down 2 years ago. Now his legacy lives on in the form of a street sign bearing his name.
Carroll Oliver was a pillar in the Fifth Ward community, a man whose influence still remains today.
Person may not be here, but his work is still here, and the people that he touched still here.
His presence was felt through all that he embodied as a leader and, most importantly, a servant to his community.
I think he showed integrity. I think he also showed honesty and a compassion, and he showed that every day.
A McDonald's franchise owner whose heart shined bright to everyone he encountered, especially his daughter, Stephanie Oliver.
And his commitment was all about people and giving back in his community.
Oliver's caring embrace throughout life will be honored with a street named Carroll Oliver Way, next door to a McDonald's he owned. The work Oliver did and the people he touched through his life has spanned through generations.
He helped me by motivating me to make a difference, not only in my life, but the lives of everyone that I would come in contact with.
Being able to have the impact he did is really important in all my life. You know, he just made it going to college a little bit easier, and for that I'll always be grateful.
The reach of Oliver's impact will be a story told to influence others in the Houston community for years to come.
My heart felt a special beat and a special flutter, and I knew I could just say, you know, Dad, you definitely can rest in peace. Job well done, Dad.
The Oliver family continues to carry the baton of their father's legacy by continuing to uplift and empower others in the Fifth Ward community. McKenzie?
Thanks, Amari. Such a tragic but heartwelling story. Social media was buzzing after rapper Kanye West visited Lakewood Church here in Houston.
Channel 2's digital reporter Brianna Edwards has a closer look at the meeting with Pastor Joel Osteen and the concert. She joins us now in studio with more. Brianna?
A big weekend at Lakewood Church. Kanye West attended the 11 a.m. service along with his wife Kim Kardashian West. He briefly joined Pastor Joel Osteen on stage for an interview. The superstar discussed his newfound faith and the adversity of being in the spotlight. Later that night, Lakewood hosted a free Sunday gospel service performed by Kanye and his choir. The worship included songs from Kanye's new album, Jesus is King. More than 17,000 were in attendance for the nighttime service. For more highlights from the events at Lakewood Church, head to click2houston.com. McKenzie?
Thanks, Brianna. Downtown Houston will be covered in color this weekend.
The annual Via Colori Sidewalk Art Festival will take place Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. at Herman Square in front of City Hall. More than 200 local and national artists will come together to create street murals in benefit of the Center for Hearing and Speech. Tickets are $7 online and $10 at the gate.
And that's all we have for Channel 2 News at 6. Thank you for joining us.
Remember to stay up to date with news and weather on our KPRC News app and on click2houston.com. We'll see you at 10.